So, hi, I'm Jo, and most of my life I've been really fascinated by purpose and searching and seeking my purpose. And today I've invited Susan, who's a good friend of mine and coach. And I believe because I've been working with her, she knows quite a lot about purpose. But I want to firstly say hello, Susan. Welcome.
Hi,
Hi
thank
there.
you. Happy
Loving
to
the
be
pink
here.
top.
Thank you.
That's very gorgeous. So yeah, I'm just going to dive straight in and say to you, Susan, what's your purpose?
Well, I believe purpose is really simple. And I actually believe that every single person on this planet has exactly the same purpose. When it comes down to it, everybody's purpose, mine included, is enrichment.
Wow.
Simple as that.
That
So
might
it
be
doesn't really
quite
matter
insightful.
what you look
Yeah.
at, anything you want to do, anything you're doing that's coming from your heart is about enrichment.
Right. So expand on that because that's what I was sort of saying. That's probably quite insightful for people thinking enrichment. It's enrichment. So yeah, expand on that. I want to hear more.
So every person who's ever been born, every person who's ever lived is here to make the world a better place by their being in it.
That makes sense.
And it doesn't actually matter. This is the fun thing about it. It doesn't actually matter if you're the nastiest, evilest, most horrible person on the planet. You don't actually have any choice about the enrichment thing because when you die, you're going to enrich the earth.
Right.
So, like it or not, enrichment is our purpose.
Enrichment is our purpose. And when did you find that? So connecting to your purpose. I mean, I've shared that you're a coach, and when did you connect with that? And then you kind of the penny dropped that this is my purpose. What happened for you to get to that point?
Working with a lot of people, working with their deep foundations, this purpose is obviously as deep as you can go. And it occurred to me that people were coming out with all this really deep, complicated stuff. But actually, when it came down to it, enrichment basically underpinned everything. And you know me, I like to keep things simple.
Yes, me too.
Um, so realizing that everybody actually had exactly the same purpose. So it doesn't matter if you're a coach or a bricklayer, your
Yeah.
purpose is enrichment.
Gosh, and it just seems so simple, but this is the whole point about this is a topic, and this is my intention to really interview people to find out that what really that is. But enrichment can be different, although it's like you say, purpose is enrichment, but it can have a different meaning for different people.
Well, I think one of the things that trips people up and makes this whole subject more complicated than it needs to be is people get purpose and mission mixed up.
Of course. Yeah, because we've been doing some work around this, and it's like a lot of unlearning for me,
Uh-huh.
and then learning.
Yeah.
Explain a little
So
bit more about that.
so purpose is what underpins, it's like the intention behind everything. And then mission is how you do it. What do you actually go out there and do in order to live your purpose? So how do you enrich? And how you enrich is always driven by your values.
Yeah, this is what we're finding out. Like I kind of like, especially if we're in the coaching world, we've gone out and done the courses, or we've read the books, or we've been learning something. And then we're thinking, well, I was just speaking to someone just now, and it's like, it's not certain things are just not working for me. And I said,
Mm,
what's been working for me better is that actually I'm clear about my values. And
yeah,
my values, are team, well, my desired values are teamwork. And so, yeah, I'm now looking at, well, how do I go about that? You know?
yeah.
So that's almost my mission then, right? Have we
That's
found
your mission.
the
Yes. Your mission is how do I enrich more people, including myself? Because the number one person you have to enrich is yourself. And I know a lot of people in the kind of spiritual world are kind of uncomfortable with the idea of enriching themselves. But the reality
they
is,
don't know how to drive their life forward, perhaps on a mission, and it's just always been I can't, what I'm saying, it's always just been on a program of being told what to do and not necessarily doing.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we're taught from a very young age that wanting for yourself is wrong. So, in
mm,
other words, wanting to enrich yourself is wrong. And
right.
it's okay to enrich lots of other people, but it's not okay to enrich yourself. And nothing could be further from the truth because the reality is you cannot enrich from an empty bucket.
You can't, and this like just makes so much sense. And I think it does go, back to sort of self-belief. And I was really looking this morning at actually how I enrich people's lives through improving their self-belief, because that's something I've always struggled with, you know,
Yeah,
and self-acceptance. And then
yeah,
now that things are aligning in that respect, and I'm talking, lots of nourishing conversations, talking to the right sort of people, I'm an advocate for learning, but also
uh-huh,
we've got to take action, right? We've got to kind
yeah,
of, on what we've learned. So,
yes.
so what would you say your mission is?
My mission is to enrich people by showing them how to live rich and wonderful lives with unconventional wisdom.
Oh, I love that. That is just absolutely fantastic. Well, I've loved it. Just a little conversation with you has just completely uplifted me. And I'm hoping that I'm going to put this on YouTube. So anybody who watches it, where can people find you?
I am at susanthecoach.rocks, or you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on LinkedIn. I'm actually really ancient, so I'm actually one of the original people on LinkedIn. So I actually have my own name.
You have your own
So
name.
LinkedIn / Susan Castle.
Oh my
Um,
God, I love it. Just a little bite-sized little taster there of what
yeah,
is purpose to you. And really, it's the key. We found the key,
so
haven't we? It
simple.
is
I
in.
think so. Yeah.
I believe it is too, but I am going to continue to interview people to find that out. But yeah, it's
Fantastic.
joy and pleasure. And yeah, bye for now.